Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Here I'm again with latest updates. Today video is going to be a little long because I'm going to cover all the latest news, not just for the TR to PR pathway with AORs and eCOPRs. At the same time, there's a lot of confusion going on for many of you about linking up your application to IRCC account. Although I have covered a whole video onto it last week, and I will be sharing the link in the description box below. However, I would explain a little more why it is important and why people are struggling little in detail. And then I would be covering the IRCC update as on August 18th for express entry, including the PNP draws towards the very end and the expired COPR. So what exactly is the latest for expired COPRs and how soon they can expect the renewal and draws. So let's dive into. All right, so linking up your application to IRCC secure account, it's not a mandatory requirement. However, we have seen a lot of applicants whosoever link up their application, they start getting the updates right away, and it's very smooth. You will get the updates on your IRCC account, whatever the requirement from visa officer is there, it's highlighted over there so that you can smoothly submit the documents. Now, sometimes you do struggle with that in case if your application is not loaded on GCMC, that is Global Case Management System. Now, this is not in your hand. If you see here, loading your application in GCMC is not your job. It's done through an integrated program that actually stores your applications for and your personal records. So I would recommend please keep trying unless you get through. That's very important. Now the process is like I'll be explaining more in detail towards the end of this video. So you have to submit your application in one of the ways specified for your application type. So for you, it's TR to PR pathway. Then create your IRCC secure account. You have to link up your account, your application to IRCC secure account, and then you will be able to get the online updates and messages about your applications. If any pending requirement is there, if PCC is pending, biometrics is pending, so you will be informed through that automatically. You can try to link an application 5 times. Now, if it doesn't work after 5 tries, you will be locked out of for maybe like 24 hours. So you can try it again. Now, again, please note that your application needs to be loaded on GCMC. In case if it's not there, again, it's not in your hand. You can try it next day and next day. Keep. Uh, Otherwise, you will not be able to link up your application. And again, I'm going to talk towards the end of this video. Now, this is the first case. I don't have a real name, but thank you so very much, Neutrophil, for sharing your case in detail. So, he has applied under Stream International Student, that's for TR to PR pathway, and he's applied on May 6th around 9:30 a.m. Vancouver time, that's Pacific Standard Time. He has received AOR on August 3rd. Imagine, it's almost after 3 months. Then he has linked up his application to IRCC on the very same day, August 3rd. Upon linking the application, he found that there was a requirement for police clearance certificate. So, but when he opened the letter, it was issued to him on July 24th. So he has uploaded the police clearance certificate on August 3rd. So that's why my humble request, whosoever is able to link up your application to IRCC, please do that. I have covered a whole video. Again, share the link. This is very important. Not mandatory, but if you see here, I would recommend please go for it. Then he has uploaded the PCC on August 3rd. Now his account is saying that reviewing the additional document. That means the PCC what he has submitted. So IRCC visa officer is actually reviewing it, and then he will get back they'll get back to him with PR confirmation portal, and after that there would be a COPR. Congratulations one more time. I would humbly request whosoever is receiving the timeline, please share on my YouTube channel. This is going to be a great help for thousands out here. Thank you again. All right, so congratulations, Nikhil. In this case, he has applied under Stream International Student. He has applied on May 6th and he has received the AOR on July 28th. Now, in this case, he has not linked up his application, but still he got the AOR on July 28th. He's got the letter from IRCC for biometric on July 28th. Now, he has submitted reference letter and course completion letter. Why I'm sharing this case with many of you, because I'm sure that 20% of you must have gone through this. So where he has submitted the reference letter and course completion letter, and then he forgot to upload the pay stubs and master's degree from Canada. So if you see, IRCC did not ask him to submit anything with the AOR except the biometric. He submitted the biometric. Now he's waiting for the PR confirmation portal. Once he received that, he's going to upload his photograph and latest address, and then he will be able to get the PR card via mail, which means that in case if you have provided the substitute information or a supporting document that it seems to be good enough for the visa officer, you will not be asked to submit all the documents. Okay, so congratulations one more time, Nikhil, and thank you for sharing your timeline. I appreciate that. I don't have the name for this case. Congratulations again, international graduate with Outland dependent. In this case, he has applied on May 6th at 12:17 p.m. Eastern Time. He's linked up his application to IRCC on July 8th. So you can imagine, again, almost 2 months later, he has linked up his application to IRCC, got his AOR on July 12th, passed his medicals on July 8th, like the very day when he's linked up his application. So biometric it's not been asked to him since already submitted during the time when he applied for student visa or work visa. So he has submitted the fees at the time of application because it was written on the website. So he got the refund for that amount for the biometric on July 8th. Now he got the update on IRCC linked account that his case is in process, and this is an update he got on August 3rd. So we are on August 18th. So still we haven't received any updates. So let's see what happens. Congratulations one more time here. Yeah, thanks for sharing your case, Navneet. So Navneet has applied under international students. I don't have exactly the time, but it would be around 12 to next day, maybe like 4 o'clock. That's what I can expect. So he's applied on May 6th. He has received the AOR that is on July 8th. Again, he has not linked up his application, but that was July 8th was the time when he got the AOR. So right now, whatever the cases we are receiving, I believe that 90% of them have already linked up their application to IRCC secured account. Now, even in case if you're not able to do it, please keep trying. He called IRCC and got the information that IRCC is in the process of background check. So this may take time. If you see that July 8th was a time when he received the AOR, and background check, it took almost more than a month because there's not a single requirement from IRCC for any kind of a document. So why I'm sharing these kind of cases with you, that this does happen. All right, so he's just waiting for the PR confirmation portal. Let me know whenever you have the update, Navneet. I appreciate for you to share your timeline. Thank you so very much. All right, another case is for Karan. Now, this is again a tricky case. Karan has applied under international students. He's applied on May 6th at 12:07 p.m. He's received the AOR on May 27th. This is so quick if you see. And that's the reason I'm sharing. He's uploaded the police clearance certificate, although he was struggling initially, but by this time he must have. Now he's waiting for next update. So the message I got from him is last week. So this was in the mid of August only. So he must have uploaded the PCC. He has not received any update so far. So this does happen, and each and every case is different. So we will be expecting any kind of information like in terms of PR confirmation portal soon, maybe towards the end of this month. So yeah, congratulations, Karan, one more time. All right. Thank you so very much for sharing your timeline, Simrit. I really appreciate. So Simrit has got, like she has submitted her application under international students on May 6th at 12:32 p.m. Medicals were cleared on August 11th itself. Biometric request was again on August 11th. And if you see, she's received the AOR on August 12th. She's already linked up the file to IRCC secured account. And then she has submitted the biometric August 12th itself. Like immediately after getting a request, she submitted it very next day. Now, in this case, the processing office is Sydney. So I'm sure that she must have submitted the police clearance certificate from Sydney as well. So yeah, kudos to you that you've been very timely in submitting all your documents. So she's waiting for the PR confirmation portal. Now, next step, as usual, you know that updating the photograph and latest proof of her address, and then she should be able to receive the PR card by mail. Congratulations, Samrit, again. So this was all for TR to PR. Now, in case if you have any confusion, you can always write back to me. I really would try to help you out with whatever the updates we have. All right, so moving on to IRCC update for federal skill category. Now, for those who would like to stay towards the end, I will be talking about how you can again go to IRCC account, how you can link up that application. So IRCC update. Now, this is an update as on August 18th, and yesterday only, Immigration Minister has clearly updated lots of information. So, nearly 40,000 immigrants welcomed by Canada in July 2021. So, Canada has actually welcomed around 184,000 new permanent residents this year. So, this is not only for federal skill, this would include CEC, PNP, and TR to PR pathway. So, you can just consider all of them. Now, in an interview, the federal government revealed that Canada welcomed around 39,500 new immigrants in July. So if you could see, like last month itself, like last to last month in June, this number was 35,700. So they're trying to increase the number. They're trying to reach to their target. Now, Canada actually is aiming to welcome 401,000 new immigrants each year. So beginning 2021. So if prior to COVID, this annual number actually was 341,000 new immigrants. So this has been really a good news because immigration is itself is a big I would say support for Canada because majority of you know population usually we can say fueled by immigrants only. So they are increasing the target, of course, against 341,000, which was the number before COVID. Now it's 401,000. So to achieve the target, IRCC will need to land additional 217,000 newcomers in the remaining 5 months and effective from August, if you see 2021, which is an average of 43,400. So before COVID, if you see, usually Canada used to welcome around 25,000 to 35,000 new immigrants each month. But now they are targeting that it has to be around 43,400 per month. We are expecting elections in Canada, so things would be dwindling. We cannot say that whether the speed of AORs or PR is going to be high, but yes, it's not going to be low for sure. So the target is, let's see where exactly they are going to. So expired COPRs updated, there are some 23,000 additional COPRs holders that can now move to Canada following the easing of travel restriction on June 21st. So all valid confirmation of permanent residence holders can now enter Canada. Some 23,000 COPRs holders overseas will now be eligible to complete their landing in Canada, and according to the federal government. Now, for India, many of you know that the flight ban has been extended till September 21st, so they would be expecting the result after that only. Moreover, anyone else newly approved for permanent residence can now move to Canada. Now, 6 new permanent residency streams were launched in May. That's TR to PR pathway, where 3 were of journal category and the 3 were under French stream. So, for some 90,000 international graduates, essential workers living in Canada to become immigrants. As I mentioned in my previous video, that the target is for those who are physically present in Canada till the time we lift the traveling ban from various countries, and India and one of the markets. So that's the reason that we are getting delays over here. IRCC hopes to process 40,000 of these applications by the end of this year. So, under TR to PR pathway itself, we have a target of 90,000. So, government is expecting to at least roll out 40,000 of these applications by the end of this year. IRCC has been holding major express entry draws throughout 2020, and this year, as it prioritizes, CEC candidates, since some 90% of the CEC candidates are physically present in Canada. This is a Canadian experience class. So yeah, that's the target. Even if IRCC manages, 40,000 monthly landings to close this year, it probably would fall around welcoming 385,000 immigrants against the target of 401,000. So which if you see, it's actually the second highest total in Canadian history. The first, like the record standing was in 1913, where 400 1,000 immigrants were welcomed. So this is again really good in terms of from the perspective of immigration. All right. Now I'm going to talk about the PNP programs. This is the Alberta holds biggest PNP draw of 2021. Alberta has invited 396 express entry candidates to apply for a provincial nominee on August 10th, the biggest draw of the year. Okay. So the Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program invited candidates with CRS of around 300, the lowest required to be eligible for nomination under all the programs, under all the PNP. Now, these candidates actually can apply for provincial nominee through express entry stream. Alberta has now invited 3,157 express entry candidates to apply for a provincial nomination since it's resumed invitation rounds, since January 2021. So we are getting good results over here for PNP category. For Alberta provincial nominee program, in case if you would like to check, I have already covered how you can qualify, what are the eligibility score. It's basically that you need to have a CRS of 300. You can apply after getting or receiving NOI, that is notification of interest from the province, from Alberta. Tricky thing is that the professions who are in demand, which are in demand, is not listed onto AINP website. However, the professions, the NOCs, which seems to be not eligible, is listed out there. So this is a little tricky. You need to have you can actually boost your application if you have any blood relation over here in Alberta, not the acquaintance, but you need to have a blood relation like a brother, sister, parents. You need to have a valid Alberta job offer in case if you want to gain more points, and in case if you have done any kind of education from Alberta, that's going to boost your case for sure. So you can always check out the information on AINP in my previous videos. So this is for Manitoba PNP program last week. So 275 candidates were invited to apply under provincial nomination on August 12th. Now these candidates can apply for a nomination from Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program. If they successfully receive it, the nomination will support their final application to Canadian PR, since they will be able to gain, or they will be awarded with 600 points right away. So these are the various categories where they have got the nomination. Skilled workers in Manitoba, 238 invitations with a minimum EOI score of 454. Skilled workers overseas, 6 invitations with a minimum EOI score of 719. International education stream, 31 invitations with no EOI score requirement. Okay. Now let's move on to BC. So BC invites skilled workers and entrepreneurs in PNP draws. British Columbia has invited around over 435 immigration candidates through 4 provincial nominee program draws held on August 17, 2021. Now, BC actually has 2 immigration stream, skills immigration and express entry. So the one will have only skill based, and another one would be express entry. So they usually conduct general draw, and the second is targeting on retail and wholesale retail managers, as well as restaurant and food service manager. And this BC has started like since February this year. So yeah, you can check out more information on cic.gc.ca website. So for those who still have problem on linking up their application, I would strongly recommend please subscribe to my channel for more information. I have been covering a lot, and this is a video I'm going to share a link in the description box below. So link up application to IRCC secured account. So you can simply go to this page. You will be able to get the information on how you can link up. This is the page where you would go get onto, and I have explained the whole process. These are the methods. So you have to just go to sign in on your online account and create a new one. You go to GC key, you can sign in here. In case if you don't have an account, you can create one over here. Otherwise, you just put your information in here and password and sign in, and then it will take you to the next page, and the process has already been explained in this video. I hope this has been a great help to you. In case if it does, please subscribe to my channel and keep writing whatever the queries you have. Till then, take care and stay safe. Bye guys.